Everyone, welcome to my channel, Kay Loves Tarot. And I'm Kay and I love tarot so much that I actually watch other channels as well, because I always think it's handy to get somebody else's perspective, especially when something's bothering you. And you know, even I watch the odd general, and I've got some that I'd love to recommend. Obviously my bias is screaming at my wonderful friends across the pond, Star Lordess Tarot and Tyler's Tarot. I mean, I'm going to be absolutely shocked if you're watching this and you haven't already subscribed to these people. It goes without saying, if you haven't, make sure you do. But yes, I'm just going to touch base on these two because I guarantee the majority of you watching this have already subscribed to these wonderful channels. And massive shout out to my wonderful friend Star Lordess and Tyler the dude. Moving on, one of my first recommendations that I'm going to make today, and I've been saying to this lady for a while now, you know, that I'm going to give her a hand when it comes to promoting the channel because she absolutely deserves it. I mean, for the work that this lady puts in, she deserves so much more in terms of views and subscribers. So I'd really like to sort of put you guys towards a 3-year way a little bit here and get you to at least check out the channel. And if you like it, make sure you subscribe to Angelic, Reiki, Silver and Gold, my wonderful friend Georgia. She's an amazing lady and her soul is just so pure. I mean, in my eyes, this lady can't do no wrong, and she's so gifted when it comes to spirits and angels, and she does specifically angel messages through the tarot, which is great. A little bit of angel guidance is absolutely needed because it's, when we're doing normal tarot, a lot of the time we're focused and honed in on materialistic issues in life. And this lady deals with something on a completely different scale. It's on a more spiritual scale and it's on a more angelic scale as well. And you know what? She might just change your life. So if you haven't checked out Angelic, Reiki, Silver and Gold yet, go and check out the channel. Moving on, we've got up next my wonderful friend across the pond, Gina from Tudor Tarot. She's an amazing lady, and she specifically does a lot of those pick-a-card readings, and she's sort of branched out into the monthlies, and I've been checking out my Scorpio, and this lady is a fellow Scorpio. And you know, I think if you're a Scorpio and you're not subscribed to this channel, you need to be, because she's very, very good at what she does, and she's very talented as well, and she's got an empathetic nature. She really cares about who she's reading for, and it really comes through strong in her readings on YouTube. So I'd absolutely love it if some of you guys could go and check out Tudor Rose Tarot. Moving on, another friend across the pond, the wonderful Jem from Water and Fire Tarot. I'm going to give this girl a massive shout out. We've not caught up in ages, but I would absolutely love to have a catch up with. So Jen, if you catch this, seriously, drop me an email, girl. I'd love to know how you're doing. But from the look of your readings, you're doing really well. So yes, well done, Jen. Seriously, her channel's just took off hugely, and she totally deserves it. This lady works her backside off, you guys, and I mean, she works so hard, and you can really tell the level of hard work that goes into what she does, and she does it with such passion and dignity as well. I love the advice that she gives in her readings, and I absolutely think she's definitely worth a check out if you haven't already. Another one that I want to recommend, and to be fair, I don't check her out as often as I probably should, because I don't actually get that much time to be checking out channels all too often, but obviously these are the ones that I actually do make an effort to check out, as well as Star Lordess and Tyler, obviously. But Venice, Italy Tarot, this lady is so eloquent in her readings, and she tells it like it is. It's one of them readers that she sees so much, she's saying it, And I absolutely love the realness in it as well. And she sees things in them cards that nobody else, you know what I mean, can pick up on. It's almost like she dissects her tarot cards in a reading. And when I say dissect, I mean dissect. She really does pick out the nitty gritty in her readings, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And you know, a Scorpio ones always seem to be very, very accurate for me. So yes, that's another one that I just want to recommend as well. The next one I'm going to recommend needs no introduction. This guy is a legend in his own right. James 13 Wicker. I've actually had a personal from this guy, and he is unbelievably accurate. And he cares. He really cares. And you can see that definitely. But in his general readings on YouTube, it's almost like he's telling your life story. He literally can read your mind. I mean, if I can't imagine anybody not already subscribed to this guy, but it's when he's reading, he literally tells your story and reads your mind. He tells you what you're thinking, and it's, yeah, you can't deny it. That's the thing. It's, you know, it's almost like he holds a mirror up in front of you and says, "This is what's going on with you, and this is why." And it's, you know, it really does. He holds up that mirror and forces you to come face to face with your inner self. And absolutely fantastic the way that he does it. I love James 13 Wicker. Last but not least, I'm going to give a shout out to Raydiant Reality. He's a fellow Brit, and I absolutely love his readings. They're very straight to the point, and he does do like these. I don't know if he's still doing them, but he was doing these like he had like a whiteboard, and he put 3 cards up for sort of 3 different areas of your life. You know, like what's going on and where's your guidance and things like that. And every time I've watched the Scorpio one, it seemed to hit on. Even I've watched my moon and my rising from this guy. And it's more advice based. I think with Raydiant Reality, it's more advice based. But this guy is very eloquent in what he does. He explains his cards in great detail and sort of tells you why this card has come out, what it's doing there, and what that means for you. And he really does go into detail with that. But the advice that backs what he does on his channel is just second to none. It's practical. It's very, very spiritual as well. But it puts you on. It actually motivates you. It sort of forces you to put yourself back on path. You know, you sort of watch his video and he'll sort of like say, right, this card and this advice, and you just sort of like, that's exactly what I need to be doing. Yes, thank you. You know what I mean? So again, he's another one that I'd strongly recommend, you know, especially if you're feeling a little bit stuck in the mud, a little bit lost. You know, just go check it out for the advice more than anything, because he's got a great head on his shoulders. He seems very grounded. He's very down to earth, and he just seems like a very sort of warm, humble guy. You know what I mean? So, and he's got that big brother vibe about him too, which I love. And again, he's a fellow Brit, so definitely got to give Raydiant Reality a bit of a shout out there too. Okay, you guys, I know that there's going to be a hell of a lot more that I've not recommended. Solely, I ain't got time. But to be fair, I'm going to be reasonable about this. If you guys have got your own recommendations for the other subs, drop them in the comments. You know what I mean? That wouldn't stop you doing that for the world, seriously. If you got any other recommendations, the only thing that I will ask is that, you know, don't just say, oh, check this channel out. At least let the subs know why and what it's about and what makes you want to recommend that channel so much. Let's just make this an even playing field, yeah? So I'm going to leave that there. The shout outs are all given, and I hope you guys check them out and subscribe. Thanks a lot.